What's going on, guys? Spencer Clays here. Just finished up at the gym, feeling awesome. So I'm going to put some energy into this video to go into you so the fire can be absorbed up into you as well. So today's video, didn't really have any topics planned. Just going to sit in the car and yap for a few minutes. Doing a pretty basic day today, making some videos, posting some content, going out, doing a gutter clean. Nothing crazy. You know, I think the gutter clean is going to be like $300. Probably take like an hour. And that's the way we like it, because any bigger jobs or any jobs that I don't want to do or that are too far for me to drive, I just hire them out, have other people do them. So this one's literally like 2 miles away, so I'll do those jobs all day long. For now, we're about to be moving in a month or two. So if you guys have seen some of my other videos, we just picked up some land in the middle of the state. We're gonna move there, set up a little bit more of a home base, and then travel a bit more. Like, that's the whole fucking goal, man. We want some freedom, dude. And home service businesses are great. You can make money from people who have money. So that's an interesting conversation. If people are asking me, like, what should I get into to make money? Obviously, there's a ton of online stuff. Like, that's what I do. I have a lot of online business as well. But it's a bit harder to break into. It takes a lot longer. It takes years. I've been doing this for 5 years, and I still can't quite go full time with the online with just making videos. I have to, have the physical business as well. But that's totally fine. It allows me to just get on here and spout and talk about whatever the heck I want to on videos, because I already have kind of a job, essentially, a job that I've created for myself. And this is the point. Make sure this mic's working. Hopefully this mic's working. Anyways, doesn't matter. I had some issues like the last video. I had to re-record. But anyways, point is, the money is in the boomers. The money's in the older generations, people who have houses. And so this is a very important thing. You got to find where the money is. You can't just necessarily, like, the problem with like selling courses and books and info, those can be great, but you're selling to people who are like 16 years old all the way up to like 25, 30 years old. These guys don't have a ton of money, myself included. We're not out here fucking balling crazy. And those people who do, like, I know so many people. I've been in so many masterminds where people have the Lamborghinis. They got the really nice cars. They got the really nice apartment. A lot of those guys are fake flexing. Like, it's actually wild the amount of people that have a nice car that is purely financed, and then the guys, all of his friends will rent the same car. They'll like share the car, so you have like 10 guys sharing a car. So you think that all these people have all these nice cars and stuff, and you're like, wow, I'm really slacking in life. And no, dude, it's not fucking true at all. You're doing just fine. And so don't pay attention to people who are not doing what you want to do anyways. I don't really give a shit about a Lamborghini. I'd much rather be chilling on the beach in Mexico or going to Europe, hanging out, having a beautiful piece of land. I have zero desire for nice cars. Like, we got the Tesla. This thing is literally faster than any other fucking car, and it was only 30 grand. Like, that's a good deal in my book. So no reason to spend 300K on a fucking car. I mean, you can if you want to. Once we get to that point where we got stupid money, then maybe I'll rescind this statement. But for now, all I want to do is develop this land, keep growing the family, have a bunch of kids, a strong, beautiful, family. The family unit. Family is everything, dude. So, man, it is really bright, this freaking car in front of me. So put the shades on. Be a little bit more Chad right now. As you guys see, the energy is a little bit different now. I've been really fucking going off, and I feel really good. And I talked about this in, I'll post this in another video. There's a lot of things you can do. You can take medicine to fix your brain, and that might be, hypothetically speaking, not saying that I would ever do this, is taking psilocybin mushrooms. Again, not suggesting you should do any shape or form. Potentially take, 4 or 5 grams. That would be crazy. Would never tell anyone to do that ever, obviously. But it can heal your brain, potentially. So that's all I'm going to say on that, because I'm going to go into some of the side effects and some of the effects that life happens when you start to broaden your perspective and broaden your mind. The biggest thing for me is I just noticed that I was slightly worried about so many different tiny little things of bullshit that we all say that we don't care what people think. And I know I'm repeating myself here because in some of the other videos, we all say we don't care what people think, especially as a man. Like, I'm freaking 220 right now, 220 pounds, fucking benching, 350. I don't care what people think, right? But it's like, you do. Every single person does. We all care a little bit about what everyone thinks. And this is extremely damaging, because every little thought that someone has that you allow to be stored in your own psyche is like a little grain of sand. It's a little grain of sand. Every person out here, there might be thousands of people that watch my videos or whatnot, and they have this little opinion about me. And if you allow those little grains of sand, it'll eventually pile up. Sand is actually fucking heavy when you allow, millions of grains of it. And that's what's kind of happened to me over the last few years. And so taking certain medicines and then actually going out and doing the fucking things that are going to make you feel good, like going to the gym, getting outside, getting some sun, going on runs, eating good food. Like I haven't touched a drink since, potentially did that other stuff. I haven't touched alcohol. I haven't had the fucking need. And I've never like once been like, oh, I'm going to quit drinking, because I've never had a problem with it. Like I can not drink. I do like it. It is fun once in a while to kick back, have a beer, sip some wine. But right now we are in demon mode. We are grinding. We are trying to get to the next fucking level. I've been stuck at this other level for a long time. And I'll be honest with you guys. I've not been achieving my potential. I've not been doing the things that I need to do. I've just been kind of coasting the last couple of years. And I haven't hit some of the revenue goals that I've set in place for the last year or two. And that's completely over now. Everything's fucking changing. I'm gonna be posting as much content as it fucking takes. I will do whatever it takes, because I got mouths to feed. People are relying on me. I got employees. I got guys working for me. I can't just sit back and just let life happen. I can't just like sit back and allow just mediocrity to consume, because we all say we want to be normal, right? But normal is the exact opposite of what you want. Normal means you're fucking average. Normal means you have like an 80 IQ and you don't make any money. You make 60,000 a year, and that sounds terrible to me. You're stuck at a job, you can't do anything. I have not been stuck at a job for the last 5 years, and that is a fucking awesome feeling. There are times when not having security can suck. Like you don't have, insurance, or you don't have all these benefits, or you don't have a consistent paycheck. But all that can be fixed with more money. Like I can still buy insurance with the money we make. Obviously I have a family, I got a kid, so I gotta just make more money. Like that is the thing. You can just make more money. All your problems can be solved by just making more money, which if you look at the basic actions, you got to get more people to give you money. You got to get more people to give you money. And that is all business is. And so that's why I'm making this video, to tell people that you need to be doing this as well. Like if you are not making the money you want to make, you need to be asking more people. You need to be putting yourself out there more. I'm talking 5, 10, 15 videos a day if that's what it takes. I'm talking spending more on ads, 10, 20, 30, 40, $50, $100 per day on Facebook ads, on Google ads, whatever the heck it takes. Obviously, we teach people Facebook ads. Facebook ads are my favorite for home service. Go out, knock 100 doors, knock 1,000 doors before you come to me and like, oh, Spencer, I can't make this business work. I can't seem to make money. It's like, dude, how many people have you asked for money? Have you even talked to anybody? You haven't. And that's why you feel depressed. That's why you feel sad. That's why you feel mediocre, because you haven't done the things you need to do. I get this myself. And this is something that it's not a thing you can arrive at. It's never like same with the gym. You need to go to the gym. You need to work out every single day. It wasn't like, oh, I had a great workout yesterday. Now I cannot do this for the next week. That's how I get with like door to door or certain sales or whatnot. I'll be like, oh, well, I did some doors like last week. I don't need to do that now. I don't need to do that today. Wrong. You're fucking wrong. You need to do that every single day, every single time the opportunity presents itself. Until you have no fucking reason to. You don't even have to. And I'm not at that point yet where I can just sit back and do absolutely nothing. And I don't plan on being at that point for a long time. And I don't even want to be at that point. I never want to be at the point where I'm like, oh, I've arrived and now I can just do nothing. Like that's never going to happen, at least, for at least 10, 20, 30 years, until I'm old, wrinkly, dead. But that day is not fucking today. I will be 30 years old next year. So I still have a couple good years left. Si Dios quiere. So I have a lot of fucking goals that I still want to achieve in my life, because life is a game, dude. You don't have to do anything that people want you to do. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything at all. You can do everything. I've written books. I got a YouTube channel. I've done fitness coaching. I've had many, many, many jobs. I've had more jobs than most people, like different types of industries. And I've done, what else have we done? I have a home service business. We have software where if people need software for their home service business, like a CRM, we got you. Literally the best price down below. Also join our monthly group. We do calls. Like you can talk to me. We have, 200, need some coffee. 200 plus home service chads, killers in the group as well. So if you have any questions about how can I be making, because that's the thing with home service, dude. It should be the thing that gets you to $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 per month. This allows you, once you kind of set things up, once you have people working for you, then you should be starting to think bigger, think fucking bigger. And this isn't something that I've ever wanted to do forever. And I had a lot of internal conflict with that for a while. Like, oh, how can I have a home service business and tell people to start a home service business when this isn't what I want to do forever? And that's fine. You just fucking tell people you don't want to do it forever. That's what I'm telling you now. You shouldn't be cleaning gutters forever, but you should be doing it for a little bit. You should be knocking doors. You're not going to be knocking doors forever. You're not going to be doing calls. You're not going to be posting content, posting ads forever. None of this is forever. Same with writing a book. It's like you write the book that needs to be written, and then it's done. I've written 5 books. Each time, once it's perfect, once it's complete, it's done. I never have to think about it again. So I like to think about that with different stages of my life. I'll probably write a science fiction book next. I've always wanted to write a science fiction book because I've read some recently that were dog shit. And I'm like, I can do way better than this. Like there was one I read. It was just like, it was just a bunch of nonsense. It was like it was like a non-binary character was the main person. And there was like all these, I don't even want to fucking get into it because it's just so silly. It just didn't even connect with me on any level. And you see all these movies now too. It's like all these female characters or minority characters that are in a sci-fi film. And this isn't where I want to go to this post, but we'll dive down to this really quickly. I've never connected with that, and that's fine if people connect with that. Let's say, my wife is, she's Mexican. She connects with certain other characters than I do. But I'm just saying for me, I want to empower people that think the same way I do. If you think another way, that's awesome. That's why I want to create the content that other people like me are going to enjoy. And so that's why, there's nothing wrong if you want to be a gay, minority writing a book. Like, go for it. That's awesome. Like, more power to you for writing that book. But I certainly don't give a fuck, and I certainly don't want to read that kind of stuff at all. No way. Anytime I sense any sort of wokeness, I put the book down and throw it away. Maybe I'll burn it too. No, not really. I burned like one or two books in my life because I didn't like it. Anyways, I don't know how we got down this whole book burning rabbit hole. But the point of this video is, you can tell my energy's fired up, feel good, and that is what life is about. You need to get in places that increase your energy. If your energy is bad, you need to get out in the sun, start working out, get jacked, get bigger, get some growth. Like, how is it possible? How would it be possible for me to feel bad about myself if I'm sitting in here in a fast car, got a beautiful wife at home, jacked, young, handsome, all this stuff? And that's how you need to start thinking. You need to start thinking, because anyone else would be watching this video and be like, oh my gosh, this guy has an ego, this guy's this or that. And yeah, damn right, you should have some sort of fucking balls about how you believe in yourself. This is how you should be thinking. I can do anything. Anything I touch is going to turn to gold. I can write this book. I can do that. I can start this product. I can launch this brand. I can launch this home service business. I can make money because people fucking like me. And that's how I think. Anytime I knock a door, anytime I go to a customer's house, I knock the door and I'm like, hey, how's it going? Like, we do this. We've done hundreds of jobs. Like, hey, can we help you? Or whatever the offer is. And people like me. And so they give us a lot of money because we have a fucking brand. We have good character. And that is so much of life. It's just being confident in yourself, taking care of yourself, because people like that. People want to give those types of people money. They don't want to give weak people money. They don't want to give people that they don't connect with money. And so that is the biggest message today. Get your energy up. Get more people to give you money. Do whatever the fuck it's going to take. And this is the thing too that I will leave you guys with. Even myself, I had this ego like, oh, it should come easy to me because I'm this way or that way. It should be easier. No, it's not. It's fucking hard. This has been one of the hardest years I've ever had, but I don't give a fuck because I'm going to keep going. One day, maybe it'll get easy. I don't care. I don't even want it to get easy because once I've accepted the fact that it's going to be hard, that's when everything changes and I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm like, okay, if it's going to be hard, let's go hard. If I need to do this to go to the gym, like I've been kind of I was plateauing in the gym. Obviously not anymore. I'm getting way more cut. It feels awesome. The last few weeks been really dialing in. Like I said, not drinking, not doing a bunch of bullshit, not eating like crap. And getting to that next level is always going to be 10 times harder than you think it's going to be. But when you get there, you can maintain. It's going to be way easier until you try and get to the next level, which, each of us can kind of get stuck at these levels. Sometimes for weeks, months, even years, you can get stuck at a certain level. So it's all about recognizing kind of when you're in a certain stage where you need to just go demon mode. You need to go 10 times what you think it's going to take, 10 times the amount of videos, 10 times the amount of work that you think it's going to take. So that is today's video. That is today's message. Obviously, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, put those down below. We can make a follow-up video onto that. And also, if you guys are trying to grow your own home service business and you're not using our CRM, it comes with a free website, comes with support, comes with our group, comes with courses, all that sort of stuff. Literally $3 a day. So I will see you guys inside the group. Let's get after it. Much love. Peace.
Thanks for tuning in to the Spencer Clay Show. That's all for now. See you in the next episode. Peace.